Welcome to the first annual results video for the second annual Cauldron O Curses. Today, on this fine All Hallows Eve, I will relay to you just what little I liked, and all of the great reasons to dislike each of your submitted curses, which are still worse than this competition itself. Let's get right into the great heap of submissions that... only 16 curses. Aren't these dolts supposed to be sending this to 10 other people? Let's get into the ones that technically qualify as curses. That's right. Eat your hearts out, you third-rate witches with your fourth-rate curses, and move over for the submissions that actually deserve some attention. Nails, locks of hair, misfortune, rhyming and potions, oh my, this curse almost had it all. I could look past the jarring syllables or the indecisive audacity of including quote and slash or in a competition. But then you had to absolutely blow it with the kindness and togetherness. Treat each other with love and bliss. Blech. You're trying to convince a goblin that you're the best witch in town. This is Cauldron O Curses, not some lily-livered dinner plate of warm greetings. I already knew I didn't want to read the rest of this curse before I even finished saying 10,000th in my head. Ugh. Becoming marginally heavier over time is a good idea, but then you had to ruin it by explaining why that would be a curse. Technically, a curse cannot explain itself to disqualify itself, but you probably wish it could. Because thinking about what defines a task is, frankly, the most boring thing that has ever entered my mind. Try hard, poet. Maybe next time try putting your effort into making a good idea. This is like putting makeup, perfume, a fancy dress, and genuine pearls on a rotting corpse of a feral pig. I have never seen such dedication in trying to make a completely revolting, useless, meaningless submission look and sound so pretty. It's almost admirable. Almost. I really wanted to put this curse with all the other mediocre ones, since the preamble has nothing to do with the actual curse. And last year your submission also had this issue. But, lucky you, I judge a curse on its content. Plus, I didn't really make a video to tell you I didn't like the preamble to your last one, but whose fault is that, really? Being only able to look and stare is such a harrowing curse that I couldn't help but love how terrified I was of this one. Just make sure that the next year, the curse as a whole is thought out, instead of just jamming in nonsense just for the rhyme. Pithy, crude, and even has good meter. This curse is made better by including a green creature. Truly terrifying, and does what all good witches should. Makes me consider if it broke the rules or not. Ends on almost an anti-punchline just by how abrupt and terrible it is. A real witch always makes sure of her prose and her content. And you? Well done. You have the spotlight because of the, quote, excellent witchy wordcraft. What held you back was that misremembers would have been so much better than mispronounces. The curse would have implied all the friends still knew who you were, even perhaps talked about how forgettable your name is, and also left ambiguous how they forgot the name. It could have taken down many innocent bystanders, but, alas, the curse will never be as good as I could have made it. I loathe complaining. I loathe hijacking fun. I loathe pirating other people's exciting ideas to weep and moan about your own inadequacies. And so, I loathe this curse. You mean to tell me that the best you could come up with over a course of a year was merely one commute home from work you had a week before submitting? No wonder you wanted to replace this curse. No wonder you didn't have the mind to figure out how to replace it. You mean to tell me that the best you could come up with, a curse that is only limited by the heights of imagination, something that every other moron in this competition was able to do to some degree, is something everyone deals with almost on a day-to-day basis? You disgust me, sir. After you sit on a porcelain bowl, no doubt you will shriek for this wicked troll, for now and forever you will be caught by the paper you use to clean your butt. Magnificent! It rhymes and its prose keeps the same number of syllables. This witch is paying close attention to her cursology class. It even has tasteful toilet humor, and I can go on about the vocabulary. Shriek, wicked, troll, all in one sentence? Perfect. It flows. It's coherent, unlike other curses. It upholds the finest traditions of the Cauldron O Curses. I can almost hear the goblin shrieks after a witch casts this on them. A pompous, prideful person in painful poopage passage, with penalty perpetual pleases, nay praises this poetic platform plenty. My wretched goblin heart beats warmly once more at this finest of poop jokes.
See you all next year.